we're back. Here we go. Is that like the main new piece of music for the Craig Bond? Alright, we're powering through these. Only got a couple more Bond games left. Fucking Yorocom. Entertainment software games. Why'd they change their rainbow logo? Their like fake Acclaim logo looking logo. I heard this game sucks, so we'll see. That's cool. You can see it on the thing too. Alright, here we go. 007 Legends. And last night I watched No Time to Die, so we're gonna talk about that. I probably should have took notes because I have a few things to say about it. But yeah. Oh, there's that fucking guy from Die Another Day. Robert Davi. Oh, I was looking at this. So they have little like factoids about the movies. And look at Jinx, they couldn't get Halle Berry's likeness. That's the dude. Oh yeah, so the guy that plays Gustav, I think he's the same guy that's in that movie, I think it's Gorgeous with Jackie Chan. Cause I always remember really liking that fight scene where he boxes that he's like the British white dude. And they like box each other in like some kind of factory or whatever. Pretty sick fight scene. There's the chick. I didn't even know all this shit about her. I guess they explained it in the movie, but I don't know. License to Kill kind of glazed over me. Yeah, there's Robert Davi. So this is the same character that's in that Jeffrey Wright plays, I guess. I still haven't watched Moonraker. This is the one with what you call it? Lazenby, I think. And that's fucking Dr. Loomis. I shot him 6 times. I shot him. Blowfield. Goldfinger. I've seen like half of Goldfinger. It's pretty good, but I need to watch it before I play From Russia with Love game. Alright, here we go. Enough jibber jabber. Actually, more jibber jabbers coming. Collect armor and health packs. Yeah. Well, it says the option to play Wounds Not Heal, and then the difficulty does it for you anyway. What? Okay, so No Time to Die is interesting because I thought Skyfall was woke.
I'm ahead of the train,
but this
Mum.
movie
What are my
fucking
orders?
takes it to a whole nother level. But oh my gosh, dude. Oh, this is when she
Position, Mum.
fucking shoots him.
Lining up a shot.
But yeah, there's things about No Time to Die that are like the
Negative.
best
I do not
in
have
the
a clear
Craig
shot.
Bonds, and also the
They're
worst
heading
moments.
towards another tunnel.
I feel like so there's 5 movies. I think there's like 3 good movies in there that they could have condensed. You dumb bitch. Take the shot. Should have shot him in the head, put him out of his misery.
Let's get out of here. We got a plane waiting to take you to Washington.
Felix wants to make sure you had a comfortable flight. It's not hard to Washington.
But yeah, so the very beginning when they like recap how Leah Sadu, the story she tells in Spectre about her dad getting killed, or her family or whatever. It's her mom. They kind of show how that happened. And so the dude it's the bad guy that attacks her home. It's that Rami Malek from Until Dawn. And like, I mean, he's creepy looking to be a Bond villain, but the thing that doesn't make any fucking sense is that like Leah Sadu is like, in the flashback she's like, I don't know, maybe 13 or 12, you know, she's young, right? And he's there to kill her. And then later on he shows up and reveals that it was him that, you know, attacked her home all that time ago. Oh shit. Yeah, I like how they made a nod to that in Quantum of Solace. And I guess Gemma Arterton actually like laid there naked with a fucking black paint all over her. But anyway. Whoa. Hold Y.
Bond here.
Morning, 007. I need an update. Did you learn anything from Goldfinger's assistant?
Girl is dead.
What?
He must have gotten wind of our
Dead
investigation.
ass, gold
The Treasury
ass.
is convinced Goldfinger is behind the rising gold prices.
Wow, his
I
face
want you on
actually
an
looks pretty good in this game.
headquarters in Switzerland.
I'm on my way.
Son of Goldfinger. But anyway, yeah, so I looked up their ages, and Rami Malek is 45, and Leah Sadu is 40, dude. He's only 5 years older than her. So, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense that he was there to assassinate her. And she was a little girl. But then, like, the real intro starts, and, like, him and Bond and... what is her name? Oh, Madeline. They're, like, you know, living happily ever after and shit. But he takes her to... or she takes him to the Acropolis because he wants her to like say goodbye to Vesper for good and like forget her. And so he goes to Vesper's gravesite and he notices the little Spectre card, and then it gets blown up. And this is actually one of the best intros, the action intros, because he gets in the Aston Martin and he actually like gets to use gadgets and shit. He like lays down little like spiky balls that like blow up the cars that are chasing him. And then at one point he's in the car with Madeline, and he's pissed because he thinks that she like betrayed him. And you know, one of the henchmen is like trying to shoot the window open. And he's like, oh, fuck it. And he pulls out the Gatling guns and spins it. He does donuts and shoots everybody. It was cool.
You need to gather the evidence we can use to arrest him and get out. Stay undercover.
But yeah, and then he ditches her ass. He can't trust her. So he puts her on a train. And, you know, he kind of disappears while she's trying to still look at him. And that's how the intro ends and the title sequences plays. I thought it was really good. I like their relationship. Like, I mean, Eva Green's really good, but I don't know if they really had much chemistry in the first movie. I mean, it's kind of hard not to have a little bit of chemistry with her, but I don't know. Maybe it's Craig's like lame acting. But I felt nothing for their relationship ending. Like, she had a good death scene. What I don't get is, if you're gonna serialize all the movies, like, Then Vesper should have died like halfway through Quantum of Solace, you know, so they could have had a little more time to establish it. But this one, at least, him and Madeline have their relationship has time to grow. What is Y? Y is square. Y is X. You gotta do fucking math to jump between consoles. Who did that? Stalker. Dude, I'm trying to... So, okay, then after he leaves her, then the title sequence plays. And it's Billie Eilish. So the thing about Billie Eilish, she's pretty hot, right? But obviously she's a fucking idiot as a person. Well, the thing, didn't she say some dumb shit about criticizing billionaire? Oh, she wanted like the land to go back to some native or some dumb shit. And then it came out like the house she lives in was like built on native land or stolen land or some shit like that. And yeah, her music is trash, obviously. She has the one, I like that one song, The Birds of a Feather, but that's about it. She's got that shitty, like, whispering style of singing, which is really bad. And she does it in this song, too. But at least the song has, you know, the title of the movie in it, which I like. And the song isn't bad when her voice isn't, like, cracking, like, I love you, whatever the fuck, whatever the lyrics are. But yeah. She needs to age about like 10 years and then sing the song. And that might be good. But, so when I was looking at the credits, I hadn't really paid attention much about the writers. So apparently the writers of this, it's been the same writers, like since Tomorrow Never Dies, pretty much the same two dudes. But there was a third name that fucking jumped out at me. Corner of my fucking eye. Phoebe Waller-Bridge was the third writer on this movie. This is obviously the bitch that ruined Indiana Jones and is currently trying to ruin Lara Croft, or already did, or I don't know. She's gotta be Jewish, dude, with that nose. But she's like some privileged British bitch. I guess her dad is some tech guy or whatever. Dude, I'm holding Y. What the fuck? Oh, it's pressing X. Body armor. The sensitivity. I keep pressing X to... This is the watch, dude. Is this unlimited? Pull the fucking gun out. I'm pressing left on the D-pad. Oh, he's flanking. Oh, the red dots are enemies. Is this guy alive? But anyway, so yeah, I was coping like, well, maybe she's a third rider, so maybe her influence isn't like gonna be super obvious. No, it's really fucking apparent when her writing is in the movie, because there's like some really good, like, it's not like an action heavy movie, but there's pretty good moments of like where Bond gets to, you know, interact with the characters, you know, good character moments basically.
Head to your objective marker,
Whoa.
Bond.
And then with, oh, you can crouch. But with her, it's obvious because like there's the, you can hear the cringe millennial dialogue, as they say, and it's all throughout the fucking movie. Like even Bond, like, you know, Bond always has quips and shit, but it's like the words or jokes that he's saying in this movie are like coming out of like a fucking teenage girl, you know? But the main influence is the fucking, the elephant. I was about to say a different animal in the room. Fucking Black 007. I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know this was in the movie, but yeah. And I didn't recognize her at first. So Bond, like, it's like 5 years later, and Bond is chilling in Jamaica, because that's what, you know,
Bond,
Ian
be
Fleming
watchful
did.
for any items of interest that may
And,
provide valuable intelligence to support your current mission.
Fuck, man. He like meets up with Jeffrey Wright to like, he gets a new mission or whatever the fuck from him, or some kind of intel. Oh, because he's wondering about Spectre. Okay, and the thing about Spectre is also really stupid that like, so he captures Blofeld in the last movie, and then he retires, but like, shouldn't he have like finished the job? Like, obviously someone was gonna pick up the mantle, or, you know, like keep Spectre going. So he probably shouldn't have retired until they actually killed all the members of Spectre, which is really dumb. I mean, and that's what happens. Like, it isn't someone from Spectre that takes it over, but someone takes it over anyway, so I don't know, it's really fucking stupid that he retired, because obviously they were going to catch up to him, right? But anyway, so yeah. So he goes to like this nightclub with Jeffrey Wright, and his little white stooge guy is really cringy. This is the, one example of the millennial dialogue where it's like a character like fanboying or fangirling out to the main character, like, oh, I'm such a huge fan, Bond. The same thing was in Metroid Prime 4, where the chick is like, you know, fangirling out about Samus's outfit and shit. You run through this? What? The Tonka T3. How do you switch guns? Hold for multiple. What? Oh. anyway, so he goes to the nightclub with the two guys. And you know how when you walk past a chick and you look back and like, oh shit, she's hot. You know what I mean? It's like this, big Jamaican chick. And it's like, well, okay, I guess, because Bond is like, he's like Captain Kirk, dude. He'll fuck anything, right? So I didn't really think anything of it. But then after he has the scene with them two, he's going home, and his Jeep is fucked up, and this Jamaican chick drives by, and she's like, you need a ride, sir. Whoa. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. And then he takes her home, and she's like, oh, it's just a bedroom. And like, why would Bond immediately let some chick go into his bedroom? Oh, fuck. But it's weird because the bedroom's not even connected to the room. It's like it's like a pool house or whatever. B is A. B is X. But anyway, so they go to his bedroom, and she immediately fucking takes her wig off. And I was like, oh, gross, dude. And Bond's like, that's not the first thing I thought you were gonna take off. He's like, what the fuck? And then, of course, it's the bitch from fucking Doctor Strange, the one that plays it's not Miss Marvel, whatever the fuck she's playing. Captain Marvel, maybe it is. But anyway, yeah, it's that chick, and she's immediately like talking shit to Bond and like making fun of his bad knees and shit. And she's obviously the worst part of the movie, super cringy. There's this moment in the next sequence, because the mission he gets from Jeffrey Wright is to like go to Cuba and meet with this dude. So he's kind of working with the CIA, and she's like the new 007, right? Because they're trying to capture this Russian scientist guy. And they're both like chasing after the dude, and they kind of take turns capturing him. And there's one moment where she fucking like smashes through the glass window and like rappels down and grabs him and like zooms out. And she's using like a fucking grappling gun to like jump over rooftops and shit. It looks fucking awful, dude. It's literally that AI image of like from the new Stellar Blade game. It's literally the AI image of like the fat black chick in like the white jumpsuit. That's literally what it looks like. Yeah, I didn't realize how big she was. That's a huge bitch. She looks like fucking Big Mike. Big Mike Obama. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Bond goes to Cuba, and he meets up with this contact agent girl, and she's like the best new character in the movie. Paloma, I think is her name in the movie. I'd never heard of this chick. I've heard the name Ana de Armas, but I've never seen any of the movies she was in. I guess she's the ballerina in the John Wick spinoff, which I have never seen. But yeah, she was like, you know, really pretty and super cute in the movie. And she's got like a kind of interesting, youthful energy or whatever. But this is another Phoebe Waller-Bridge moment where like they're kind of, she takes Bond to like this little nook or whatever to like give him his suit. And Bond is like, oh, is this your room? And she's like, no, this is just where I've hid the suppliers or whatever the fuck. And she gives him his suit and like, you know, they're trying to portray Bond as like looking creepy at this young girl. Oh fuck. Oh no, he's running up on me. Oh, X is a change guns. I keep thinking I'm pressing Y, but I'm pressing X. What the fuck? I did not press it. Sigmas. Can I get another gun with some ammo? Alright. But yeah, she's basically saying like, ew, no, I'm not gonna sleep with you, you're old man. And that's definitely like a, you know, you can tell that was Phoebe Waller-Bridge. But yeah, the whole sequence in Cuba, like he goes there and like the basic plot is like there's this like chemical agent that like can be used like DNA coded to like kill certain people. So the Rami Malek guy, he used it to like kill. He used the Russian soldier, the Russian scientist to kill everyone from Spectre because they were all there at the same time. And then they have this cool sequence where they're trying to escape with him, and the fucking Black 007's trying to take him. But it's a really awesome sequence where Bond, you know, is shooting dudes off rooftops and shit. And some people were confused, I saw in a review, because when she meets Bond, Paloma, she's like, oh, I've only had 3 weeks of training or whatever, and she's acting like this is like her first job or whatever the fuck. But then once they start shooting, she's like really capable and badass. And I know like people think it's cringy when like this really small girl's like beating up, you know, these dudes or whatever. But it didn't feel cringy like in the new season of Daredevil, that clip of Deborah Ann Wall like beating up that armored dude. And then she like stands over him like, yeah, you know, it's not. It's more like Black Widow when she would kill dudes. You know, there's a cool moment where she like throws these guys down and they're all on the ground, and then she lays on the ground and like spins around and shoots them all. It was pretty cool. But yeah, then Bond escapes with the dude, and you never see her in the movie again, which sucks. Oh my gosh, dude, why do I keep... It's something like, I mean, obviously the layout of these buttons is the same as every other controller, but I feel like square X should be where this fucking Y X button is. Hack the plan. Smartphone filters.
Bond, match the modulating frequencies displayed on your
Detective
smartphone
mode.
to hack into the device.
So he takes the Russian scientist to the little boat that Jeffrey Wright's hiding on, and they're trying to interrogate him. And that's when you find out the stupid white dude
Matching
is
the
like really
modulating frequencies
a
will
bad
increase
guy.
the speed of the hack.
And they have a little fight scene, and Jeffrey Wright gets shot. And so here's another example of cringe millennial dialogue where like it's like something bad will happen or like fucked up, and then the character will comment like, well, that just happened, or you know, something like that, and he gets shot, and Jeffrey Wright like it's like, I forget what he says, but it's, you know, something akin to like, oh well, that's not good, or whatever the fuck, you know. It's like taking a serious moment and like fucking it up with a stupid joke or whatever. I don't know. But he is a good character in the movies. My issue with him, like in Batman or whatever, like race swapping, like he's a good Gordon, but like when you do that, you fuck up Barbara Gordon for the future. Not that those movies will ever get to Barbara Gordon, because like I hope Batman 2 is it, and then they just make a new Batman, because shit's taking too long. You know, I've lost my patience with Pattinson. Oh yeah, I forgot to say fucking when Anna de Armas is looking at Daniel Craig like he's super old. So their ages, she's currently she's 38 and he's 58. So it's a 20-year difference, and they were, you know, obviously like 4 or 5 years younger when they filmed it. It's not that huge. Like, yeah, I guess 20 years is a lot, but I feel like as a woman, if you're over 30, it's not weird to like date an old dude. I thought she was a lot younger. I thought she was like 25 or some shit. But obviously it was just another moment to like kick Bond in the balls. Felt it, Bond. How the fuck did you use that gun? Oh shit. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, like I said, it's really obvious when like it's like the normal writers doing the scene, and then it's when Phoebe Waller-Bridge, because like another good character moment is Bond goes back to MI6 as a visitor, and he has a scene with Ray Fiennes where he's like calling him out for developing this bioweapon, and Ray Fiennes is like, you know, how dare you judge my judgment. Question my judgment or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's a really good moment. But then she throws her little shit in there, because like when he first goes into his office, he's like, "Is this table bigger or are you smaller?" Like, what the fuck does that even mean? And then when he leaves the scene, he's like, "The table is definitely the same." Like, what the fuck? And he has like a little moment with the Black 007 where she's like, "Oh, does that make you mad that I'm 007 or whatever?" And then when he gets to go into M's office, he's like, "Oh, does that make you mad or whatever that I'm going in alone or whatever the fuck?" Yeah, like I said, Moneypenny's like the least of the issues of wokeness. And then there's a moment where 007's like, the black one is like, "Oh, I can see why you shot him," or whatever the fuck. They totally abandoned the whole Bond like flirting with Moneypenny angle because they realized how ridiculous it looked. Jump. I didn't even need to jump. Whoa, frame rate.
When your enemies are preoccupied or unaware of your presence, you can pass them by using stealth techniques.
Stealth tutorial? View it. Okay.
The white marker indicates that the enemy is becoming aware of your presence. A yellow marker indicates the enemy is becoming suspicious. If an enemy notices something suspicious, they will
yeah, I'm
move
trying to
to
remember, like,
investigate it. A red marker indicates that the enemy has found
after
you.
that, there's like the sequence
Enemies
where
will react
Remy
to any
Malek
noises you
reveals
make.
to
Remain as quiet
to
as
Madeline
you can to
that
avoid attracting attention.
he was the one that attacked her
When your
home
enemies are
because he has the little
preoccupied
mask,
or unaware of
creepy
your
little
presence,
Chinese
you can
mask that
pass
he was
them
wearing,
by
whatever the
using
fuck,
stealth
China doll
techniques.
mask.
Remain out of sight by using cover or shadows.
And then Bond has to like talk to
Use a silenced
Blofeld,
weapon when engaging the enemy to maintain your
but
cover.
he'll only talk to Madeline or whatever the
Use
fuck because
shadows to
she's
your
his
advantage.
therapist or something.
It will take longer for an enemy to identify
And so they have a
you when you're
moment
in
where they
shadow.
have to like, you know, reconnect after all these years.
For a more direct approach, engage your enemies in direct combat.
Apparently, I was watching like rankings
Make
of the
sure you have
movies.
adequate firepower and ammunition.
I didn't catch this in
Allow
last
gunfire
one.
and
That build
execute
is supposed to be
alert the enemy,
Bond's
and
brother or
reinforcements will be
something. I don't know if I heard that
dispatched to
right. I didn't catch that when I watched it. I don't know. It doesn't make any
Bond,
sense.
the
But
bodies
anyway,
of
he
eliminated or subdued enemies will remain wherever
there's
they
another
fall.
good scene where
They can be
he
seen by
he
other
has a
enemies.
moment with Blofeld.
An
It's
enemy
like, you
will
know,
become
Batman and
suspicious
Joker
if they see a
basically.
body. They will investigate, and when they get close, the body will set off an alarm.
But she
If a camera operator sees the body,
she
they will
has
also
this
set off an
perfume
alarm.
that
When
the bad guy
eliminating or
gave her.
subduing an enemy, try to do it in a location
Lucifer
where the body
with
won't be
that T.
noticed.
She gave him the chemical agent that can only kill Blofeld. Oh yeah, and she's in the bathroom and like the Black 007 is in there and she's like, "Oh, I'll leave you to get ready. You're important." She's like criticizing the fact that she's putting perfume on, I guess, to like what the fuck? But anyway, like Bond touches her wrists and that's how he starts to choke Blofeld and it kills him because he got too close. You too close, man. No, I didn't listen to what he said. Is there a judo chop in this?
Bond, there is a motion tracking radar built into your wristwatch. Use it to identify the location of your enemies.
Pistol whip. What? This is a silencer? You coming back?
Identify yourself. Cover fire. Give me cover fire.
Oh fuck. Best to go in guns blazing. What? He's upstairs. Did I kill her? It's like Terminator 2. Well, that's easier than sneaking around. But anyway, yeah, then after that, like, Bond, like, reconnects with Madeline. Oh, because she says she's going home to her childhood home. And they meet up again, and he fucks her. And she reveals that she has a daughter. Oh, because at the beginning when she was leaving on the train, she kind of, like, holds her stomach for a second. So it's kind of telegraphed. Maybe, I guess, Bond thought she had, like, indigestion or whatever. What is this supposed to tell me? And yeah, at this point, like, he's kind of working with the Black 007, and she's supposed to be looking for the double CIA agent, the white guy from earlier. And they kind of odd job bio. They like ping his location or whatever, and it's like right near where he is. And Bond is like, why are you searching me instead of the dude? And then he realizes, like, oh, the guy's here, like, near the house or whatever. And so they get attacked. And there's a cool car chase, like, I don't know if it's really in Norway, but it's an interesting, like, location where he's being chased in, like, he's in, like, a SUV or whatever. But it's funny because every time, like, the enemy cars get near him, all he does is bump them and they flip over. He does it like 3 times. And then they end up in, like, this foggy, like, forest area. And he shoots all these dudes. But then Rami Malek is there and captures her. But it's like, well, where the fuck was Black 007? Because she was already, like, supposed to be on his trail. Like, what the fuck was she doing the whole time? What? Can't even see shit. Oh, it's easier if you use the pad. It has like all the different filters. The pad is a cool idea, I think. It's just ahead of its time.
On to MI6. I've got the evidence.
Bond, be on the watch for additional photographic evidence.
What?
Transmitting now.
We've received your transmission, 007. While we
Oh yeah, I didn't
analyze
talk
the data,
about
you should
Q.
check the area for more
I kind of warmed
evidence.
up to this version of Q a little bit. There's like a weird scene where earlier in the movie where Bond and Moneypenny go to his house to like look at information that's on a thumbstick or whatever. On a thumb drive, and like I don't know, it's really cringy because Q has like he's got a cat, you know, that's
Bond, your
on the
smartphone is
table and he's like
detecting
kissing it.
biotoxic gas.
But he was
We've
like, he
upgraded
didn't
the
know they
phone's
were coming
operating
over,
system with a biometric filter. Use this
but he's
function
like
to
cooking
analyze
this
and
meal
track
and
the
has
gas.
wine and shit ready, and like they're like, were you having someone over or something like that? But like I don't know, for some reason I didn't get the feeling it was like a woman that was coming over. I think it was more implying that he's gay again. More gay shit. Scan. Oh, there's a cringy millennial dialogue moment later
Bond,
where
be
like,
careful. That's deadly
so
nerve
Rami
gas.
Malek
Any
takes
exposure
Madeline
will
to
kill
like this
you.
little island or whatever, and Bond has to infiltrate. And Q, you know, he's obviously like the guy in the chair, and Moneypenny and M are there looking at the monitor. And so Bond and Black 007 are infiltrating, and they have little icons to symbolize where they are on the screen. And M is like, which one is Bond? And Q is like, he's the pitchfork thingy, the 3-line thingy, the trident. But you know, the fact that he says like thingy, like, I was like, oh boy. PT9 Interdictus. Weird gun. This shotgun. Good old AK. Take that. What? Oh, okay. Oh, you can have 3 guns. I didn't have to use my AK. Today was a good day. Ooh, well.
Ling, I need the final loading weights on the canisters.
I've told you before. I don't work for you. I work
I'm pretty
for
sure
Goldfinger.
Ice Cube's
If you've
probably
got
really
a
gay.
problem, bring it up with him.
All those
You've got
rappers are
30
gay.
minutes.
Bond to MI6. I think there's more to Goldfinger's operation than we thought. I'm going to investigate.
But M said,
Negative, Bond. I will not allow you to jeopardize this investigation by being reckless.
thought I heard
Do I
something.
make myself clear?
Perfect.
Oh, should I have been crouching? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. I like how in the last game, Bloodstone, when you shoot near an enemy, they kind of like react to it like, whoa. I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Rami Malek takes Madeline to this island or whatever the fuck, and they have to infiltrate it. It's pretty basic from there. Like, he rescues her. Well, she's got agency, so she kind of rescues herself. She tricks like one of the henchmen dudes to like get near her so she can throw her tea at him. Because the whole dude's gimmick is like he uses these plants that like have different effects or whatever the fuck. And so she's like, this plant, do you know what it does? It'll make you blind as soon as you touches you or whatever the fuck. So he's like the plant gimmick. But so I was confused because I thought this area or I guess the plants came from his dad's garden or whatever the fuck. And that's how Blofeld was going to use the weapon or whatever the fuck. Because it was Blofeld's lair, I think, and he like takes it over. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, they're trying to escape, and they have to like bomb the island to like stop the manufacturing of the bioweapon. Well, Pussy Galore. And while that's happening, like, Q and the rest of them are up in a plane and they're getting, shot at because they're like over disputed waters or whatever the fuck. So they have to hurry, and Bond like needs to open these blast doors or whatever the fuck, so like the missiles will actually penetrate. And this happens a couple times where like Q is like trying to explain to him like, okay Bond, now you need to like lift the counterweight, and then it's like cringy millennial moments where like he's explaining how to do this thing, but Bond like is already done it and interrupts him. Is like, oh, got it, like, well, why the fuck is Q even there? I'll go back upstairs. Pussy Galore bio. I can't remember if this happens before or after, but basically, like, Rami Malek's, like, final plan is to, like, reclose the blast doors, and so Bond has to find him, and, like, they kind of have a last confrontation, and, Rami Malek basically, like, poisons him with the nanobots, the DNA encoded shit, so that he can never be near Madeline or the little girl, or else they'll die or whatever the fuck. So that's like his final solution.
I'm tired of Ling ignoring me. You change the weight of those canisters, my pilots are in danger.
Which is a pretty good, moment and a pretty good fuck you to Bond. And it's funny because, Bond is pissed and he gets up and he just kind of like shoots him as he walks away. I think before that, when he's going to like lift the counterweights, there's this really awesome sequence where Bond has to like make his way up some stairs and he's like shooting all these dudes like on the way up there.
Bond, go after that girl.
And he's like using them as like human shields and shit, and like shooting them through the smoke or whatever. It's a really awesome action sequence.
Bond, you must avoid
Like I said, there's
detection
some
at
of the
all
best
costs.
shit in
If
the
the
Craig
enemy raises
Bonds
the
in this
alarm,
movie.
you'll fail your mission.
Like as far as like character moments and a couple action sequences like in the beginning with the car, the Aston Martin, and like in that sequence, which is really good. But it's just brought down by some of the worst shit, cringiest dialogue, woke shit. You are not allowed to open fire. There's 3 dudes. Oh fuck. What? My radar doesn't work. Oh, what the fuck, dude? I was right behind him. But anyway, so yeah, Bond is on a time limit and he has to reopen the shutters. Because the missiles are already
Bond,
launched.
you must avoid detection at all cost. If the enemy
And
raises the
so he
alarm,
has to make
you'll
his
fail
way
your
back
mission.
to the little counterweights to open them up.
Bond,
and,
remain vigilant for other sub-objectives associated with the main mission.
He has like a moment with Q where, he's like, get out of there, Bond, And he's like, nah, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, because he's asking him like, is there any way to get rid of the nanobots? And he's like, no, Bond, you know that shit. And he's like, he's like, oh, so I can't be near Madeline and the girl or whatever. Well, that's not gonna work. And Q's like, what? And he's like, oh, then he realizes that, he's been poisoned. And so he asks Q to, like, put Madeline on the phone so he can say his final goodbyes. And, it's a good moment. Like, it wasn't like I didn't get choked up or anything, but, it was a good scene where, she's crying and it's like, oh, we just need more time, to figure it out.
Goldfinger.
That's none of your business.
It became my business when Goldfinger's assistant turned up in a hotel room dead.
And he's like, I
painted
have no
gold.
time to die.
Jill.
They never
What is
say the
Goldfinger doing
title of the
with a
movie
shipment
in the
of nerve
movies.
gas?
I don't know. I don't know anything about nerve
I
gas.
think he says you have
Where
all
does
the time in
Goldfinger
the
have
world or whatever
plans
the
for
fuck.
Operation Grand Slam.
In his office.
Take me there, now.
But yeah, then as he says his
Stay
goodbyes,
behind
like
me. If
the
anybody
rockets are
asks,
coming, and then
talk.
there's a shot of him like kind of standing there, watching, and then literally they show the rockets fucking land on his head and blow his ass up, which is pretty crazy. I mean, like, what a shitty ending to have Bond die at the end. She is rather mannish.
seem to know so much about me. I just hope you know what you're up against with Goldfinger. If I had to choose,
Well, she
I'd bet
follows
on
you.
him, not you. I hope you know what you're doing.
But yeah, and that's pretty much how it ends. They like have a toast to Bond or whatever the fuck.
Miss Galore, Mr. Goldfinger has left for the evening.
I mean, yeah, Craig's probably better in this one just because he knew it was the last one. In the last two, he kind of was just like fucking around, going through the motions, kind of. Especially in Skyfall, it felt like. Supposedly, he's a pretty good actor. I don't know. What? Oh. Whoa, CQC. Oh, fuck. Damn, he kicked my ass. He knows Kung Fu. I don't want to press the wrong button. A. A is B. A is circle. Yeah, like I said, I mean, there's good moments in the Craig movies, but like, you could condense it down to like 3 pretty good movies.
Miss Galore, Mr. Goldfinger has left for the evening. Who is this?
I just, you know, I have a bad feeling. Like, obviously they're casting new Bond right now. Like, it might be worse than fucking Daniel Craig. I really hope not, but... What the fuck? Oh, okay, I get it. You press the direction and then click it. What up, bitch? Wrong one. Oh, fuck. Okay, now I know what to do. I like, you know, they're gonna do something shitty like Timothy Chalamet, you know, super young, or make him black, or, you know, I don't trust them to cast a good Bond. Like, obviously, you know, Henry Cavill would have been really perfect, and I'm sure he would get back into like pretty good shape to do Bond.
Miss Galore.
He's, you know, maybe on the slightly older side at this point.
Who is this?
But like, even if you only had him for like 1 or 2 movies, they don't have to like play the part. Daniel Craig was like 15 years in, dude. Like, I mean, he was looking pretty old by the end, you know, from where he started. There's a scene earlier in the movie where when he's in Jamaica and he's like taking a shower in those, like, you know, little outdoor showers, and so he has to like take his shirt off and show his like hip line or whatever the fuck. But like in the first movie, when he comes out of the shower, comes out of the water in Casino Royale, he's like, you know, all jacked and shit, and he looks pretty good. And in this one, he's like, you know, he's an old man in shape, like he's kind of shaped like a square, like a box. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'd like Henry Cavill. I think a good maybe in between choice would be like Aaron Taylor Johnson. But I don't know. Who knows what the fuck they're gonna do.
If you want to get past those guys, you'll have to figure out a way to distract them.
Bond, remember that you can create
Show
a
me
distraction
tits.
by aiming the laser in your wristwatch at certain kinds of acoustic devices.
It was terrific. Odd job
Tap
turning me
on
onto
the
it.
Wii U gamepad.
Believe me, he knows food.
ZR to fry the acoustics.
Disaster. I hear the cook is just getting out of intensive
What
care.
is acoustics?
Trust me.
Oh, you
don't
mean
want to get
Grandpa's
between our
guitar?
job and a full plate of food.
Acoustics of what? Oh, this?
Hey, what was that?
Are they looking over here? Oh shit.
Nothing here. At least we investigated it.
Oh, you can switch guns like this too by tapping it. I mean, not right now, but...
Something's funny. I'm going to check it out.
The fucking sensitivity. A lot of vagina. Oh shit. Is she gonna move or what? I'm supposed to follow her. Maybe I'm supposed to knock this guy out. Damn, what the fuck? Blood came out of his ass. Goldfinger's office, it's all labeled and shit. Damn.
Bond, use the biometric filter on your smartphone to
She got some
identify the
ass.
pattern required to unlock the touch-sensitive key panel.
She's a pog. What? Attachments? Upgrade shop? Whoa. Right. How do I get this one back? XP. Oh, you can put a G line. I don't have enough. Well, fuck that. Doesn't this already have a sight on it? Laser pointer. Did I buy that on accident? Oh fuck, I didn't even mean to do that. Whatever. Why do they let you upgrade now when you're not even shooting anybody?
Bond, use the biometric filter on your smartphone to identify the pattern required to unlock the touch-sensitive key panel.
Oh shit, what was it? They're gonna make you do it? Oh, it shows it on here. That's pretty cool. How do you know what order? What was it again? I already forgot. Fuck. Don't do that. I did press the right ones. Nice. Okay. A fucking spy.
I know he keeps the plans in here somewhere.
Bond, Goldfinger may be hiding important items in this room. See if you can find anything of interest.
Detective mode. Ew, he's got his DNA all over the office.
Maybe you can look for fingerprints that will give you a clue to its location.
Steal his phone. I'm sure he's got DNA on the couch.
Look, there's something over here.
Dude, I found that. Shut the fuck up. She's got DNA on her. Monica Lewinsky. Oh, they brought the body armor back for this one. The strap-on sound. Galloway. Gotcha, bitch. What? There's more? Dude, I pressed the button. The gamepad sucks. What the fuck? Oh, the faded ones go first. Okay. shit. Golden gun. Bonus character unlocked. Was that optional? Dude, I'm trying to scan. Pressing Y to scan. What the fuck? Where was the one that was here? Oh. Take out the stylus. Oh, what the fuck? I forgot about the stylus. I can't whip it. Okay. Take out the stylus. Select a ring by tapping it and drag it. What are you supposed to do? Doesn't this scratch the screen? I don't fucking understand this. Can't you just use the laser to like melt the lock off? My fucking hand's falling asleep. Select a ring and use turn. What doesn't say what the actual goal is? Are you supposed to like? What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck I did. Kentucky.
James, I swear I didn't know about the nerve gas.
Yeah,
I thought we were
right.
just going to knock the soldiers out. I didn't agree to kill anyone.
What soldiers? Where?
The United States. Kentucky. That's all I know.
No shit.
Of course. Fort Knox.
Who are you calling?
A friend. Felix Leiter at the CIA.
Felix Felicis. Oh shit.
Goldfinger. Thank
Oh,
God you're
odd
here.
job.
He forced me to bring him up to your office.
Yes, I saw. We meet again, Mr. Bond. I thought you would have taken the hint in Miami. I'm not a man to be trifled with. I'll deal with you
He's
later.
the Bond.
You'll deal with Bond now. Good day, Mr. Bond.
I have to punch him. Alright, bitch. You know Kung Fu. Why did he jump backwards like that? Oh shit.
He's wounded! Take him down!
Did I upgrade this?
I'm reloading!
Their body armor here? Is that gold jizz? Who the fuck?
Don't let him get away.
You get to drive.
Start the engine.
How did you not notice that dude?
Drive back to the complex. If you insist. You might want
Punch
to
this
fasten your
fucking nerd.
seatbelt. I'd hate to lose a passenger. Worry about yourself.
It's like Kim Jong-un.
As you please.
Saw that coming. Whoa. They couldn't let you drive for a second? Oh shit. Right for the balls. They're always attacking Bond's balls.
This is gold, Mr. Bond. All of my life, I've been in love with its color, its brilliance, its divine
gold.
heaviness.
I think you made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
I work in any enterprise that will increase the value of my holdings. And I do not.
So the story of this
intend to
game
let
is that
you or
Craig's
MI6
Bond blacked
interfere
out
with
and he's like dreaming of being on the old missions that he read about or something.
Goldfinger, do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
I expect you to cry
You're
more.
forgetting one thing. If I don't call in, MI6 will send 008 to replace me. They know what I know.
You know nothing, Mr. Bond.
They'll send in Double
What
O
about
Black.
Operation Grand Slam.
2 words you may have overheard, which cannot possibly have any significance to you or anyone in your organization.
Can you afford to take the chance?
Oh shit. Damn. Level trial, accuracy trial, fail. Scroll through stats. Plant tracking bugs. When was that supposed to happen? Alright, nice. So does it go to the next movie or what? Oh, this shit goes on.
Welcome to Fort Knox, Mr. Bond. The pilot has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Damn.
Her pilots have dropped nerve gas on all the American troops. Now follow me.
She's got those 60s tits, pointy.
I have to admire your determination, Goldfinger. All this to steal the gold.
Don't be silly, Mr. Bond. I thought you had more imagination than that. I'm going
wish
to
the cutscenes were in
irradiate the
third
gold
person at
with a
least so you can see
nuclear
more.
weapon. Nobody will be able to touch it for a century.
You can't look around or
And the
anything.
value of your holdings will skyrocket.
Exactly, Mr. Bond. But alas, you won't be alive to see it.
I thought the flags
Bring
were
him
like
ahead.
perfectly still. They're
Handcuff
moving a
him
little
to
bit,
the
but
bomb.
not really. Mow, mow.
Freeze! CIA! Get your hands in the air!
Whoa, those dudes were just laying right there. Slapped him in the back of the head. Damn.
James, you okay? Let's get you out of here. Come on, James, let's move it.
There ain't shit in that building.
Felix, I'm going after the bomb.
Eliminate RPG building. Going in. Whoa, can I get shot by it? You're not even shooting me. Damn, you get a lot of health for this being on agent. Oh, what a shame. Alright, nice. Pretty basic, but not the worst thing ever, I guess. Alright, that was 007, and that was Daniel Craig's Bond's reviews. I guess I could say the same thing about the movies. Not the worst thing ever, but